While Time magazine has released its list of 100 most influential people, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Paytm founder Vijay Shekhar Sharma are the only two Indians who make the cut. Prime Minister Modi's profile has been written by author Pankaj Mishra, who says that long before Trump seemed conceivable as a US president, Prime Minister Modi became the leader of the world's largest democracy. For 43-year-old Sharma, Infosys co-founder Nandan Nilekani writes that when India's government unexpectedly scrapped 86% of the country's currency notes in November, Sharma seized the moment. Joining us now live from Toronto for this exclusive interaction is the man of the moment, Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Vijay, congratulations. Are you surprised that Time has decided to put you in the 100 most influential list and the second Indian to make it to the list after Prime Minister Modi?
I'm totally surprised, and I'm totally surprised to the extent that a few days back, one of my office told me that you could be in this list, and there is a little bit of conversation you'll go through, and I was like, are you serious, or are you pulling a prank on me? Because I personally do not believe that me individually or us as a company have done even what this kind of incredible list of people have done in the world. So totally surprised still today, even though we got to know a few days before. So yes, thank you so much to Time and making a company to our Prime Minister makes it extra special. I mean, this is extraordinary for us.
You know, Vijay, Nandan Nilekani in the write-up for the magazine says that you managed to seize the opportunity that demonetization threw up. Speaking of future opportunities as well, you know, you're waiting for the license and the clearance to come in from the Reserve Bank of India for the bank. Any update on that at all?
I think we are waiting for last clearances. Our systems are up and ready, and central bank has looked at them. So I mean, we truly are. A few like board member, etc. update have come. So we are nearly just one last approval of the application that we've done, and we are good to go.
Any timeline that you believe that you will have everything in place and you should be good to go?
I think I wish that this is one of the most not able to live up to timeline factor that I know of. I think we are late by not shorter, but long 1 year. I first said last year in March, and now this year's April has come. So now no more a timeline till the time we do it, and we need to do it is what I believe is important.
You know, Vijay, you've pretty much acknowledged yourself the vulnerabilities of operating in the wallet business, and this is not something that you need your competitors to tell you about. But nevertheless, people like Mr. Aditya Puri, etc., have talked about the vulnerabilities of the wallet business. But given how things have panned out now with Bhim Aadhaar, and you know, I was having a conversation with Mr. Kant today, talking about how you know, we've seen 20 million downloads of Bhim already. Take us through what the landscape looks like from this vantage point.
Yeah, I think first of all, let's remember that this is a very important movement in history of our country, that government has taken a full mandate on going digital. And this is an extraordinary one because let's remember that there is no obligation government needed to do it. It is kind of the best effort any regulator or government could ever give to an industry at large, which is the fintech industry overall. We, as Paytm, believe that Bhim, Aadhaar, UPI, Aadhaar-enabled payment, cards, credit card, debit cards, everything combined has to grow. I believe that when more people and more energies come in the ecosystem and the industry at large becomes bigger. So the kind of progress, and I'm very impressed by the kind of progress that UPI and Bhim has been doing. And as soon as we are the bank, we want to be the largest issuer of UPI and largest acquirer for UPI in the country. I believe what has been built as Aadhaar plus UPI plus solutions that come on top of stack are super incredible, and once in a lifetime, companies like us are feeling blessed that we have an opportunity to maximize on this. Traditional banks sort of will feel the heat of some revenue moving off because they use money transfer as their core business and payment as their core business, where these costs now are going towards zero. At Paytm, we have very clear mandate that Paytm to Paytm is a 0% MDR always and for good, and bank-to-bank transfers are also now going to be launched on UPI, where there are lower cost of MDR. So effectively, now my belief is that consumers are liking digital transactions because they are reaching more and more towards same cost at digital versus physical transaction. Remember, there is a concern of two kinds with consumers, that if I use cash, I don't pay any service fee versus when I use cards. And second is that if I pay cards or digital, then I get flagged as a potential tax payer, which I think is the advantage that we as a country should seize, because in the country of such large population, as we all know, less than 2% people pay the taxes. So in a way, both things are very important for us.
Okay, speaking of seizing opportunities, Vijay, the headlines have been abuzz with the possibility of Softbank investing about $1.2 to $1.5 billion in Paytm. Any truth to that? Are we likely to see an announcement of this nature anytime soon?
I want to tell this on the table that last 2 years, we put $500 million of investment in payments business. And we take our banking business way too seriously than this payment business. So you can understand that we are looking to commit a very large amount of money on the table for our banking business out there.
So you're not denying that. That means Softbank is coming in with anywhere close to $1.5 billion?
Well, I don't think that I need to quote the price or the investor, but at the same point of time, we are in senior discussions with couple of investors to get the funding done. Yes.
What kind of money would you be looking to raise at this point in time, Vijay, given the aspiration that you have on the banking side?
At least 10,000 crore as a starting capital towards the banking and financial services business.
At least 10,000 crores. How soon do you expect that your negotiations will close on the funding round, the negotiations that are currently underway?
Yeah, I mean, it's still at least a quarter away. So, I mean, at least few months forward. So not immediately.
At least few months forward, but that's the kind of funding requirements, 10,000 crores to start up the Paytm Bank. Vijay Shekhar Sharma, congratulations for making it to the time list. We wish you the very best of luck. And thanks very much for joining us here on CNBC TV 18 all the way from Toronto.
Thank you, Shireen. Thank you for having me.
Well, with that, it is time for us